Coach Joe's Tips and Tricks Thursday. Today's content: how do you discover your buyer's agent or your listing agent? You're the consumer. How are you going to find the right agent to work for you? Is it the same in both cases? And or are you looking for something special and unique? Well, number one, if you're going to find a buyer's agent, you want to know that that buyer's agent has a genuine interest and curiosity about what your wants, needs, and desires are. Do they ask you enough questions to discover what you really want? When you tell them what you want, do they ask you follow-up questions? If they ask you follow-up questions, that does two things. They're seeking to discover at a deeper level what your true wants, needs, and desires are, but it also lets you know that they have an additional level or layer of knowledge, that they're asking you questions that they know are important in the process of helping you find the perfect property, right? Whether you're buying an investment property or a home for you or your family, whatever it is, the additional questions demonstrate those two things. If you want somebody who can negotiate on your behalf and they can identify the red flags in advance, you want to ask that agent questions about their experience in the marketplace. Ask them what they've negotiated. Ask them what they think is important in negotiations. Ask them the question, how are they going to help you negotiate the best price, and what are the points of negotiation that they feel like they can effectively achieve for you? Those are important questions, all right? And then ask them questions like, what's the toughest situation you've ever dealt with? Because that's going to expose their experience and whether or not their experience is going to be of service to you to avoid the hazards of the road to closure, right? You actually getting to move into your home. The more they know about that, if they can share a few stories with you, that's going to be super helpful for you to figure that out. All right. There's so much more to this. Reach out to me if you're wanting to know more. But on the seller side, sometimes it's not necessarily the number of homes that somebody has sold. I've heard people claim that because they've sold X number of homes, they have the greatest amount of experience. Maybe not, right? Ask them what they think is the most important part of marketing your home. How do they get you the highest or best price with the best terms? And ask them to share some stories with you. What are the greatest challenges? What are their greatest successes, right? Those are the things that are important. Longevity in this business can be valuable, but it's not the end all. People that have sold real estate for a far lesser amount of time might be far more savvy and insightful to helping you achieve your goals. So ask lots of questions, get the agent to share some stories with you, ask deeper questions, and just really get a feel for whether or not they're interested and curious about what your true wants, needs, and desires are.